Well, hello, welcome back, my battle language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the battle language guy, and today I'm going to present my. I've talked about my channel, my POPDENK channel, a couple times. POPDENK, that has gone through a couple transformations on topics, some different topics along the way. But since a few lives here on the Battle Language Guy, I've been on this anti-woke culture, anti-woke brigade rants. Well, it seems that you are interested in the topic. I think we are all fed up of all this insanity that is going on with the world. And, well, there are no easy answers to most of these questions. But my intention with the live you're going to see, it's going to begin in 15 minutes in my other channel. We're going to try to make sense of this. Why are these things happening? What is fair and what is not? And that is also, of course, a concept that every single person should be aware of in themselves. Yo, go woke, go broke. That's what they say. And, well, we're going to talk about... We are going to talk about, let me see, I want to see my, where is this? Show presenter display, I want to dismiss, alright, we're going to talk about, well, bisexual Superman cancelled. We're going to talk about that tomato soup shenanigans. We're talking about PayPal. And why the Generation Z is somehow offended by the thumbs up emoji. I mean, what the F? Most probably I will keep this channel, my Battle Language Guy channel, family friendly. I can't promise that for my POPDENK channel. I will do my best to keep my POPDENK channel as clean as I can, but I can't promise that I will not be dropping F-bombs here and there. I'm trying to think. There are all these thinkers. I don't agree with everything that they say, but they all are very clean in their speech. Of course, there's Jordan Peterson, which, well, I've never heard him say the F word or anything. So Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, they are very clean in their speeches. So I think maybe I should take that route. But this is YouTube. I can do whatever I want as long as I abide by the rules. This is gonna be also through Rumble. And if you're not still don't follow me on my POPDENK channel, in the description of this preview, 15 minutes preview, this live we're in, you can find the link to my POPDENK channel and the link to that live that is going to start exactly in 12 minutes in that channel. Okay, if you're watching this live as it goes in YouTube, you should be automatically redirected to that live. You should be automatically redirected. But, well, there's so much. There's so many angles to this. As I was telling you, I understand that, for example, in the case of tomato, they have a point. We're going to be talking about that point. Glad to have you here. 500 battle language buddies. I know that numbers might be a bit low. I'm sure that I will not be talking, for the most part, in POPDENK. I will not be talking about the royal family or the royals or the British royals. I should leave the royal rogue for that. My plan, some of you are asking, is that I'm quitting the Battle Language Guy. Not at all. I want to have like these 3 platforms, so each can be focused on the topics that, well, we like. If most of you are interested in royal family, and I know that's why, well, the royal rogue already has 40 subscribers, and I appreciate that. Some of my videos there have reached 150,000 views, which is awesome. And well, in some ways, is a way to have this. How can I say this? Not diversify. But I think there's so much happening in the world and so much I want to talk about. I realized that crafting today's video, that making today's live that we're gonna start in 10 minutes, I had a lot of fun. And I said, this is nonsense. And of course, there's the other problem. There's the other problem to this, that you know that these companies, we're talking companies of the size of course, PayPal, are jumping all in on this woke nonsense. And well, we still can see people like Matt Walsh on YouTube. He still has his show on YouTube and on Facebook too, by the way. But I'm sure that he feels much more comfortable on Rumble. And you know that Russell Brand, I can't say that was not Russell Brand was one of the inspirations for me to use POPDENK for this. I think that I should post Russell Brand's face somewhere, because yes, his rants are, I think he's very balanced in his approach. I think he has his personal opinions. He's very respectful of others' opinions, but he tries to point out the nonsense of the world, and in a very balanced way. So I think that's one of I think I can approach too. He also very clean in his delivery. No F-bombs whatsoever. I don't know. But yeah, and I love his accent. I absolutely love Russell Brand's accent. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Yeah, so much. Some of you also love Russell Brand. He has a book called. It's about addiction. I don't remember the name of the book, but he wrote a very good book on addiction. If you have a loved one that's going through that process, it needs you need like it's like insights of an addicted. He has been addicted to virtually everything that you can imagine. So he has to walk the talk, and he got clean after all those shenanigans. So I think he's got what it takes. But I think we need more voices, and I was afraid, of course. It's been a bit afraid of being deplatformed, because I was talking about that the other day in one of my lives. Everyone must be afraid of having their own opinion. And of course, there are angles to this. We could also, if it's about having an opinion, we could talk about Alex Jones, which was had all these scandals. Alex Jones was conspiracy theorist who was used this Sandy Hook shootout to make all this conspiracy that it was all fake, that the shootout never existed, or it was just acted, everything, and it was just his opinion. But the problem is that Alex Jones had this huge platform, and when you have a huge platform, when you can avoid having really crazy people in there, and if you are a conspiracy theorist, you can imagine that a good deal of people they want to believe. Okay, so you have these parents of the Sandy Hook tragedy that their life was already miserable for losing their children. Now imagine this horde of deranged people, like making all those threats online, going to their home, saying that they're lying and everything, like their kids never existed, that it was all a hoax and everything, like fed by this guy, Alex Jones. I love conspiracy theories. I found Alex Jones amusing until he began doing this. And I think, well, this is not the way to go. And most people are, I'm not going to say most. There's this conflict on the internet about that verdict that he has to pay almost $1 billion or more than $1 billion with a B dollars on damages to these families. And people are claiming, oh, that is freedom of speech. The freedom of speech is under attack. And no, I think I'm pro freedom of speech, of course. Well, I've said so many things here that you can imagine that I'm pro that. But you must realize that you have some kind of responsibility, not some kind of responsibility, actual responsibility, and you're responsible of what your fans might do online and offline about what you claim. And in this case, well, there were real life consequences to people that were already grieving their children. And in that case, it's absolutely my opinion. You might not be okay with what I'm going to say, but I think $1 billion is a nice sum. It fits. Okay, it will never be equal to making a family grieving a child miserable, making their lives miserable. It will never equal. There's no amount of money for that. Of course, he didn't pull the trigger. That's what people claim, but he didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, but he made people miserable. So this is the kind of things that are not easy to answer. I have an answer for that, and it's Alex Jones is an asshole. Okay, there's no way around that, and it is my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion. And yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. That's one of the things I realized with my Battle Language Guy channel. It's not the same. When I started, I started, of course, everyone starts with 1 subscribers, but I remember when I had 10,000 subscribers, when I was in Spanish, and then I switched to English, and then it exploded in a couple videos to 30k subscribers, and then it went all up, and now we are at 500,000. So I have a responsibility in my platform, what I say, and what can you do with that information. Of course, lately I've been talking mostly about the Royals. By the way, in 4 days that will be my anniversary as a Royal commentator. So we should do something for then. I'm trying to do something. I'm scrambling to do something special for that day. We are 2 minutes away from starting in the actual live on POPDENK. And I know that is a responsibility one has. For you that are getting online right now, the live is going to start on my POPDENK channel. In the link of this description, this video description, you have the link to POPDENK, my 3rd YouTube channel, and the link to the live itself. If you're watching this live, you should be, at the moment this ends, you should be redirected automatically. If that doesn't happen, you can just go with the link in the description. All right, and maybe you already don't agree with some things that I say. That's okay, and I assure you that POPDENK is gonna be much more controversial than whatever I've said in the Battle Language Guy. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is set some nice mods in there. Will be very, very useful. Almost 30 seconds to go, 40 seconds to go. With 40 seconds to go, so my Battle Language buddies, I thank you for supporting me all the way up to this point, and I'm sure that we will be doing amazing things, even more amazing things in the future with these 3 channels. I will absolutely will be updating all 3 of them. And just 15 seconds, and why so many channels? To diversify a bit my content. Let's go. Gonna finish here and start in the next